The materials you need to play Texas Hold'em are a standard deck of 52 cards, a dealer button, you'll need a basic knowledge of poker, a set of chips, and you'll need friends. Now that all the players have their chips, one player gets the dealer button. Now before you deal any cards, the player directly to the left of the dealer, that's me, has to put in one chip, or 25 cents. Or it could be more if the table agrees upon it. And then the second player to the left of the dealer has to put in 2 chips, or twice the amount of the small blind, 50 cents. Now after the blinds are in the pot, then you can deal the cards. You can deal each player 2 cards face down, going in clockwise direction, dealing to yourself, the dealer, last. Now that the cards are dealt face down, the player after the big blind has first bet. Now he can bet all of his chips, or the minimum bet he can bet is 50 cents, or the big blind. So let's say each player matches the big blind and doesn't bet any higher, and puts in 50 cents each. And then the small blind has to put in another 25 to match 50, the big blind, and then Elmo, the big blind, will just check because he already put in his 50. So now every player at the table has 2 cards, and we can start to deal the board. The board are cards in the middle of the table that every player uses to try and make the best hand. The first part of the board is the flop. 1 card is dead, that is out of the game, then 3 cards face up that each player uses to try and make the best hand. All the players look at the flop, and then the second round of betting starts. During the second round of betting, Mickey, Elmo, and Eeyore fold because they have nothing. Now it's Mr. Bear's turn, and he bets $1. Mr. Bear, I'll call. The turn is when you deal another card on the board that both the players try and use. So deal 1 more dead and another live card to start the third round of betting. Mr. Bear bets another $1. I'll call. Now it's time for the river. The river is the 5th and final card of the board. 1 card dead, and the river. Now starts the final round of betting. Mr. Bear is going all in? I'll call. Now it's time for the showdown. The showdown is where each player shows their 2 original cards to see who has the best 5 cards and wins the pot. Show 'em, Mr. Bear. No! Mr. Bear has a full house with 3 aces and 2 sevens. I have a full house with 3 sevens and 2 aces. Since ace is the highest card, Mr. Bear wins. And that's how you play Texas Hold'em.